Hey everyone, welcome to the Double Your IRA Daily Market Update. So, what a wild day today, huh? We had our big Fed announcement from Jerome Powell in the US Fed. Um, Looks like no more rate hikes for the rest of the year, and the dot plots changed a little bit. Looks like just briefly, we're keeping the rates around that 2.25 to 2.5 range. Just a lot of standing pat, right? And a lot of the same news that we've been hearing every day. Global slowdown, earnings recession, things like that. So, and they're keeping an eye on all of it. So they're staying very data orientated and stuff, and we like that. So in the market like that, right? After having a real rough day in the morning, uh, once that report came out, the markets just blew up. Then they kind of gave it back in that last hour. But I think that told us a lot about the market going forward. So let's go ahead and pop over to our charts. We were looking at a Micron chart. Micron's about to report earnings, so we'll see how that pops out. That's a huge chip stock. So let's take a look at the stocks we're in. So XRT, oh, almost pulled up even today. So that was an interesting one. Um, but we're still in this channel here. So we're going to stick with the trade. We're all the way out to the end of summer on these, and we're in some $50 calls. We're not that far off the money. So we'll stick with this trade. You know, it's kind of stuck in that Fibonacci level there, that mid level. It started moving up a little bit a couple weeks ago, but it just kind of couldn't catch. But we'll stick with the trade because we like the way retail is going. We think all the bad news is priced into retail right now. Oil. How about oil after having that nice softness in the morning, so you got a good buying opportunity? Look at oil. It's back over $60 on spot oil. OIH reacting very accordingly. We're starting to get to the top of that breakout handle. So we're seeing a move to $20, $21 pretty imminent here, and we're going to stick in this trade. We're all the way out to January on some $20 calls. We got nice and cheap. AKS, our steel play. We got some $3 calls out to summer. We got some $5 calls out to next year. We're liking it. Again, another one stuck in a little handle here. Started to break out this morning. You can see by the chart. Let's pull up a 5-day chart here. You can see it got a nice little bump there from that Fed report, and just kind of gave it back a little bit. You know, it's in this stage right now where it's battling in this channel. So, you know, in steel, a lot of the excitement of the steel trade kind of sucked out over the last few months. Let's see if we're anticipating kicking back in. So we'll see how that goes. The FBI just joined the criminal probe on Boeing, so that stock's down about $5 after hours. That's an interesting story there. The Boeing saga continues on. Boeing actually had a good day today, but it looks like it's going to have a rough one tomorrow. We'll see how that shakes out. Other than that, you know, we're in the Cloudera trade. You know, we're all the way out to January and some leaps on this one, $30. And we're liking those. We still got plenty of time. We just had to absorb the volatility from one bad report. And it wasn't even a bad report. They missed on the EPS, but the revenue was good. And we like the development in the company. And we knew there might be a bad earnings report. That's why we gave us a little time on the contracts. But a lot of things were priced into this earnings report that will not carry over, and it should help earnings going forward. Cloud competition, man, with Google and all them, it's really kicking up. Is it a buyout candidate? You never know. Other than that, you know, it's just a real nice day today. The markets. Let's go to our S&P chart so we can kind of get into this a little bit. You can see that 28.15 is still holding like a champ. We started making that little uptrend there, but after that little rough afternoon, right, we went a little sideways. But we're still easily over that 28.15, so we're still in breakout mode. I think you got more of a vision of what's going to happen going forward from that hour of the earning of the Fed report than the action that was before the report and after the report. I think that was a little contrarian action there. So look, gang, all systems go right now, right? We got this big Boeing thing and all that going on. We're waiting for some Micron earnings. We didn't play Micron. Maybe you guys did, but other than that, we're going to just ride this market right now. We started going to this little sideways pattern here. After we started challenging that 2800 level, and it kind of slowed down, right? We had to break through the supply. So it's winning the battle, but we're still at a point where the prices are right. So look, if you think the market's going up, you should be buying into this softness, right? If you think the market's going down, then you shorten to any rallies. So look, gang, let's call it an afternoon. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the market. You know, all systems go on the trades. We're liking it, especially that AKS trade. We're liking that steel trade going forward. So if you guys are looking for something with some, what we think is some big opportunity, go take a look at some steel stocks. AKS is it's in a basing right now after that big beatdown it got the last few months. But U.S. Steel is looking good. It had a good day yesterday, a little rough day today. But other than that, all systems go. So you guys have a great afternoon. We can see Boeing there. You see that report. Boeing drops on FBI is joining the criminal probe. So again, this is what we told you would come of this Boeing trade. It's all about whose fault it is now. Liability. Okay, so look, gang, we'll talk soon. We'll see you guys after the market. Tomorrow was a great active day today. We used the morning to stiffen up, solidify some positions we're in, we played a couple short-term trades that we're riding right now. We're in some Tesla. Tesla was up about $6-7 today for you Tesla players. It looks like it's reversed that sell down from the last Elon news. So, all right, gang, let's call it an afternoon. We'll see you guys tomorrow after the market. You guys stay safe.